Advertisements are designed to grab attention, but sometimes they become so strange, creepy, or shocking that people remember them for decades. In this video, we take a look at the scariest and strangest commercials from around the world that left more questions than answers. Little Baby's Ice Cream commercial. In 2012, Little Baby's Ice Cream released a commercial in the US that quickly became one of the strangest and creepiest videos in advertising history. The plot features a man covered in a white, creamy mass sitting in a dark room slowly eating ice cream. The atmosphere was more like a scene from a psychological horror movie than a regular product advertisement. The campaign was intended to create an unusual brand image and attract the attention of viewers. But instead of just advertising, the company received a wave of discussions. Some considered the video a brilliant marketing move, others creepy and disturbing. Some viewers even compared it to experimental horror. This ad is an example of how an unusual idea can make a brand famous all over the world. It proved that sometimes the most memorable ad is not the beautiful one, but the one that is impossible to forget. Cafe Coffee advertisement with a screamer. In 2004, the German brand Cafe Coffee created a series of commercials that became famous for their unexpected approach. A sharp scare in the viewer. At first, the video showed calm landscapes, a highway, nature, or beautiful places. The viewer expected a regular coffee advertisement. The commercial became one of the first viral screamers on the internet. Many people forwarded it to their friends without warning them about the ending. Because of this, the video gained immense popularity, but at the same time, attracted criticism because some viewers considered it too aggressive. This campaign left its mark on advertising history, showing that fear and surprise can be the most powerful marketing tool. PS2, the third place. In 2000, in Japan, Sony Interactive Entertainment released one of the most unusual advertising campaigns for the PlayStation 2 console. The video, titled "The Third Place," created not the atmosphere of fun games, but a strange, almost surreal world where reality mixed with dreams and nightmares. Some fans considered the video a brilliant example of Japanese creativity, others called it one of the strangest advertising videos of the early 2000s. Over the years, this commercial became a cult favorite among fans of strange and mysterious videos. It showed that advertising can be not only a way to sell a product, but also a real art that leaves behind more questions than answers. Lonely Water. In 1973, a social advertisement called Lonely Water was created in the UK, the purpose of which was to warn people, especially children, about the dangers of water bodies. Unlike ordinary educational videos, the creators decided to use a creepy atmosphere to have the greatest impact on the viewer. At the center of the story was a mysterious character with a dark voice who watched children near the water. The commercial showed that even a peaceful place can hide deadly danger. It was this gloomy presentation that made the commercial unforgettable.
The unwary, the show-off, the fool. And this is the kind of place you'd expect to find. The boy is showing off. The bank is slippery. An accident.
Look, there's someone in the water. Quick, use that big stick to get him out.
Sensible children.
Decades later, Lonely Water remains one of the most famous social ads in the world. Many people who saw it as children still remember the eerie voice and the atmosphere of fear. Burger King. The King. In 2004, Burger King launched an advertising campaign in the US featuring a character known as the King. At first glance, it was supposed to be just a King advertising food, but the character's unnatural mask, fixed facial expression, and unexpected appearances in the ad made people feel uneasy.
Wake up with BK Joe.
The main idea of the campaign was built on surprise. The King could suddenly appear anywhere at the bedside, on the street, or during an ordinary situation. It was this presentation that made the advertisement look like a scene from a horror movie rather than a comedy. This campaign showed that sometimes one strange character can make a brand famous for years, even if the audience's reaction is not what the creators planned. Dirt Devil: The Exorcist. In 1999, the Dirt Devil brand created a vacuum cleaner advertisement in the US that became famous for its unusual use of horror elements. The commercial featured an atmosphere reminiscent of classic horror movies, a dark room, suspenseful music, and imagery evoking supernatural scenes. The idea was to demonstrate the vacuum cleaner's power through exaggeration, as if even the toughest dirt were being driven out. However, due to the filming style, many people remembered the eerie atmosphere rather than the product itself. This video became an example of how advertising can cross the line between humor, creativity, and genuine creepiness.